Hello, guys. Welcome to another new stream. Very new stream. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you for being there. Are we live, let me see if I can hear myself. Hello, guys. Welcome to another new stream. Very new stream. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you for being there. Are we live? Okay, now you can hear me, guys. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Please share the video. And thank you for everyone who has been liking, subscribing. Okay, now you can hear me, guys. Please like this video, please subscribe, please share the video. Okay, guys, let's do what has brought us here, and what has brought us here is that I'm here to preview or round up the today's matches, Saturday matches, and today Saturday there's been a lot of goals, there's been a lot of talking points, there has been a lot of like very good goals, and I'm here to round up all of it with you guys, and I'm happy to be here today, man. Spam w's in the chat if you are in the chat. Spam them w's, guys. We are here. Of course, there is only one place to start, and that is Manchester United match. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. What a game this was. This was like the most boring or the most entertaining. Maybe in the middle. I cannot say it was the most boring. I cannot say it was the most. Uh, it was just. It wasn't a good game after all. Tottenham, the way they played. Wow, they played poorly. Thomas Frank, by the way, Thomas Frank ball. I don't think it's it. I think Thomas Frank ball in Tottenham Hotspur is that it is not. Listen, guys. Tottenham last weekend they played against Manchester City and they came from 2-0 behind. Why didn't they play this game with good vigor? Why didn't they play with the heart? You can say like Romero got sent off in the 29th minute, and I think that honestly cost them the game. It really cost them the game by the way. And Romero, since I've seen a start, since he's been in the Premier League, Romero is the most sent off player with 4 red cards in his time. Imagine 4 red cards. I cannot. How can a player get 4 red cards? You can see like Virgil van Dijk. He has only got maybe one red card, maybe one red card. But Romero, for him to get 4 red cards in a span of maybe 2 years or 3 years, I think that's so poor from Romero. And for him to be the captain, he's not setting an example to the other players. During the week, he has been calling the Tottenham board that they have not brought in signings. You can sympathize with Tottenham that they have a lot of injuries. They have a lot of injuries in their team. But then you can say that Romero should not be going out there and getting sent off and making their team play with 10 men against Manchester United at home. That's really poor from Manchester United. Not from Manchester United, from Tottenham. Sorry, from Tottenham. That's really poor. And for them to only have like one shot on target, Tottenham had only one shot on target. Thomas Frank, even the time they went down to 10 men, why didn't he change or go positive? He just went negative. He did not want to attack. He did not want to put the challenges in. He did not want to go to score. He did not want to get shots on target attempts. I did not see one time after Tottenham player was sent off. I did not see any attack from Tottenham. And that's one of the sole reasons why Thomas Frank is not good for Tottenham, by the way. That is one of the reasons why he's not very good for Tottenham, because Thomas Frank is very very pragmatic. When you're playing like in a team like Brentford, you can afford to be pragmatic, to sit in and counter teams in the attack. But for him to be in a big team like Tottenham Hotspur, I do not associate Tottenham Hotspur with the low blocks. I do not associate Tottenham Hotspur with the like low blocks. I do not associate Tottenham with the I what I associate Tottenham with is Ant Postecoglou. You can see the attacking football that he played. He played really, really attacking, and that is what Tottenham Hotspur should be: a good attacking football team, not a pragmatic football team, not like a team that does not want to play. That's not pretty good. That's not good. That's not good. And Manchester United had an expected XG of 1.79, and that's pretty good. And you can see they scored all their goals. And for the first goal, Brian Baumo, what a well worked set piece. Michael Carrick and Johnny Evans and all the staff from Manchester United, they're doing a very, very good job. That was a well worked set piece. I think that set piece, it resonates with me so much because we scored corner kick like that in Manchester City away last season with McAllister, Dominic Szoboszlai, and Mohamed Salah. This time was Bruno Fernandes to Mainu and to Mbeumo, who scored really, really well. No chance for Vicario in goal, and that was a very, very good 1-0. And it came at a point where they should have scored more goals. They should have gone with that pressure. They should have made the pressure count. And yeah, now Manchester United has 4 wins in a row, and that Manchester United fan who did not cut his hair, who said that he should cut his hair when 5 wins in a row. Now it's coming. I think their next game is West Ham away, and I think they're going to win that, and I think he's going to get that cut. Finally, he's going to get that cut. Yeah, tell me in the comment section if I should start mine as well. Should I start even not cutting my hair until Liverpool win the Premier League? Is that fair? Or until Liverpool win the Champions League? Tell me in the comment section what you think about that. Manchester United had all the possession in this game, that 65% possession, and you can see after they got their man sent off, Manchester United, it made them not come in. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Yeah, guys. So that is Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur game. And Manchester United right now are one of the most informed teams in the Premier League. And the second goal for Manchester United came from Bruno Fernandes. And it was a really, really good, well worked goal. Diogo Dalot with a cross. And Bruno Fernandes, of course, finishes it very, very well. And that is Manchester United up to fourth now. I think they are fourth in the table. Yeah. Manchester United are with 44 points. They are fourth in the table. And yeah, with 10 goal difference. Listen, Liverpool, we must beat Manchester City tomorrow if we want to be in a very good position. We, we do not have a chance to qualify by the way. If you come to think about it, will Liverpool qualify? Really, really slow chances. High not There is no high chances that you're going to win, in the Manchester City game tomorrow. So I can see us losing tomorrow, and if we lose, no top five for us, and Chelsea are going to sneak into that top five. And that is going to be a disaster. We should not be doing this by the yeah. That is Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. And yeah, Manchester United now fourth, and I think they're going to get Champions League this season because they only have one game a week. Yeah, one game a week. Next match, I'm going to go to AFC Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Another huge match. This is 11 against third, and coming to this game, Aston Villa. This was a must-win for Aston Villa, and for them to drop points, I think even to be very very frank, they were not in a title race. They need to stay there, third or thereabout, so that they can qualify for the Champions League. Because if they not qualify for the Champions League this season, it's going to be a catastrophe season for them. They should qualify for the Champions League this season, because for them to be maintaining that then continue to drop lots of points, I don't think it's very good for them. I think they should be finishing top 3 at least, or top 5 at least. And yeah, that game, I watched that game in its full. And Morgan Rogers, what a player. I think he could be a very very good player for Liverpool. What a finish. And for him to do the Cole Palmer celebration, that was pretty good for Morgan Rogers. What a finish. He roofed it up to the net, and no chance for Joge Petrovic in the Bournemouth goal. And yeah, they were 1-0 up, and they think they should be disappointed to be going to this game 1-1. This game should not be finishing 1-1, because a team like Aston Villa to get a 1-0 advantage, they should be finishing the game off, you know. And yeah, Bournemouth scored with Ryan, a player who came from Vasco da Gama in Brazil, and I think he's a really, really good player. 19 years old, really, really young, left-footed, and he came in January for Bournemouth, and think he's going to be a good signing. He's going to be terrorizing defenders, and I'm happy. I'm just happy for that game. That game was pretty good, and pretty much against two top level Premier League teams. And for it to finish 1-1, I think it was a fair result in the end. But I think it could be better for Aston Villa. They should be winning that. Yo, man. Hey, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? You should be inviting me to your channel, bro. Tell me when. Tell me when we should be doing the collabo. I'm back now in YouTube. We should be doing something, you know. Yeah, next game is Arsenal versus Sunderland, and this is pretty much a whitewash, or a wipe out for Sunderland. They were wiped out by Arsenal. Arsenal played a really really good game, but in the first half, Zubimendi, what a finish from Zubimendi, from outside the box inside the post. Oh, what a finish! What a goal! And Zubimendi has been rising into the occasion in the last few matches. After that. After that catastrophe of an assist to Mbeumo from Zubimendi, I think he has come up to be counted for Arsenal, and he has scored against Leeds. He has scored this game, and I think even there is another game he has scored in the middle of the week. Yeah. I think there is a game he has scored in the week, and yeah, I think it's pretty much expected for Arsenal to win. I don't think there was anyone who had predicted nothing else like a national win. Yeah, everyone predicted an Arsenal win, and Gyökeres got 2 goals in the end. But guys, I do not like Arsenal fans. By the way, I cannot stand Arsenal fans. You know, Arsenal. You saw at the end of that game, they were all doing the Gyökeres celebration. Oh my god! For them to win this Premier League, which I think they are going to, it's okay. It's okay. Let them win it. But then It's not fair. Arsenal fans are literally don't know how to say it, but I don't like them. They can win, but I don't like their fans. That's what I don't like. Yo, hi man. I am doing Red Talk on Monday. I've been doing some shows. Oh, okay. I've been seeing it. You're going to just send me the. You're going to send me the link in WhatsApp. Do you still have my number? Thank you all guys for everyone who is joining the chats. Make sure you subscribe. I'm talking about Arsenal right now. And there are Gyökeres, very, very good finishes for Gyökeres. And I think Arsenal right now, their strikers have a lot of pressure, by the way. Kai Havertz is coming back from injury. And also, Gabriel Jesus is also coming out of injury, and Gyökeres as well. So there is three strikers who need to play. And that is big pressure. And Mikel Arteta has a huge problem because, as you saw today, he started Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus and left Gyökeres in the bench. But what is going to happen next week or in the midweek? Is he going to start Gyökeres, or what is he going to do? Because you cannot have three good strikers on the bench. You have to play them, and that is one of the huge problem Mikel Arteta. You can say it's a huge problem or it's a good problem to have, but literally it's not a good problem. It's not a good thing to be having three good strikers who know should be playing. That's not good. And I think depending on how it's going to go, uh Gyökeres I think is going to be the starter. I cannot see anyone else starting apart from Gyökeres and maybe Kai Havertz, because Mikel Arteta likes Kai Havertz so much. And yes, Arsenal dominated this game, and they played very, very well. And now Arsenal have extended their points up to 9 points in the top of the table, but Manchester City have a game in hand, you know. And so if Manchester City do not win tomorrow, it's going to be 9 points, and from there on, I cannot see them bottling this league. I can see them winning the league from here. If Manchester City lose tomorrow, I think the league is going to go to Arsenal Football Club. That's what I think. Next game is Burnley versus West Ham. This is a relegation battle, and West Ham. This is literally 18th versus 19th. 18th versus 19th. This is a relegation battle. But I think for West Ham to win this game 2-0, they have won 3 games out of their last 4 games, and their last loss was at Chelsea, and you could see they were 2-0 up, but they lost on the last minute 3-2. So you could see their confidence is growing for West Ham. And Somerville, what a player! He has come into his own this time round. And Castellanos, what a cross, by the way, from Diouf. He crossed that really, really well. I like that cross. And yeah, 2-0 win away at Burnley Football Club. Yo, what's your problem? Can you share the video? Panfides. And I cannot read that. Nah. Okay. What is the meaning of that? Panfide. Can you please tell me the meaning of that? I cannot understand it. Yeah, that was a really, really good win for West Ham, and I liked it so much. And yeah, next game is Fulham versus Everton. Another really, really good game of football. Fulham went 1-0 up with an own goal from their left back. Forgot his name. Not Tarkowski. What is his name? And literally, it has refused to. My Wi-Fi has gone down. Oh no. What's the problem, man? Mikolenko, yeah, it is Mikolenko. Mikolenko with an own goal, and yeah, they were 1-0 down going into halftime. But then, in the 75th minute, uh, Dewsbury Hall came in with a really, really good goal, well worked goal from Everton. And at that point, you could see only one team wanted to win that game, and that team was Everton. And Everton won that game with Leno on goal. What a corner that was! It was a really, really good corner from Dewsbury Hall as well. But an own goal from the keeper, Leno, Bernard Leno for Fulham. And yeah, not talking points in that game, really, really good match to watch. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Next game is Wolves versus Chelsea. And now, Cole Palmer, take a bow. Take a bow, Cole Palmer. What a goal, Cole Palmer. Literally, there were two penalties. Imagine. By the way, Wolves are going down. I don't think there is any chance of Wolves surviving this season. I think they are going to go down. And for a club like Wolves to go down is not good. Wolves last season were a very, very good established Premier League team. And now to think that they are going down, oh, I cannot fathom that by the way. But guys, did you see the the penalties they were conceding? The second penalty, which for Palmer, Joe Pedro was just pushed. How that when that moment happened, I think it could have been a moment of the manager who should have subbed off Musquera. He should have him off. You should not be doing that in your own penalty box. That's not something to do. That's not something to be doing, you know. Yeah, but all in all, Palmer scored three goals in the first half and is the first player to score hat tricks, three hat tricks in the first half of Premier League matches, and that is a really good good statistic for him to be proud of. And you could see celebration. His celebration was really, really good, and for him to be telling the Chelsea fans that they should not be listening to the noise around. I think that's pretty much it that he's going to stay at Chelsea, you know. But Arokadare got the consolation goal for Wolves so that it could not be an embarrassing score, you know. And that game finished 3-1, pretty smooth sailing for Chelsea. And that I don't think even that was a debate if they are going to win that game. I think it was just a matter of the 90 minutes and he was going to win that game. Yeah, the last and final match is Newcastle United versus Brentford. This game, I watched it all. I'm not going even to need my phone for this match. What a match! Newcastle went 1-0 up to with a really, really good corner from Sven Botman. And what a goal! What a corner, what a goal, what a set piece goal. And for Newcastle being at home, being a night kickoff, for them being 1-0, you could say Brentford are up against it. But listen, they showed a lot of character. The first goal for Brentford, it came from a really, really good cross from Dango Outara. Dango Outara crossed it really well, and Vitanil Yanel scored a really, really good header. And Dango Outara, that was a really, really good cross. You can see Dango Outara when he came from Bournemouth, you could see the price tag. He was signed for about he's the outright he's a record breaker for the sale for which Brentford has done. He's a record sale. He's a record buy or sale. Record signing, yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Dango Otara is the record signing, and you could see the quality today. It was all over the pitch to see, you know. And yeah, nice cross, nice header from Vitani Yedlin. And at that point, 1-1, you could see the crowd going down for Newcastle, and they were not there anymore in the game, Newcastle. And next thing you know is a penalty for Brentford. And yeah, that penalty, in my opinion, it should be a red card for the handball, because he's preventing a goal scoring chance. That goal was going in, that ball was going in, and then he handled it. That, I think that should be a red card. But the VAR say that it is not deliberate. If it could have been deliberate, like last week one for Nottingham Forest, it could have been sent off. But because this was not deliberate, they said it should be just a yellow card for Murphy. And yeah, and for their striker, huge striker, Brazilian striker called Igor Thiago. Thiago stepped up, and he scored really, really well that penalty. Nick Pope went the wrong side, and that was 2-1 to Brentford. And from that point on, they defended really well. Coming into the second half, they defended really, really well until a moment where Coyote made a tackle on Bruno Guimares. But even that, I don't think it's a penalty, you know, because all of them, they were looking at the ball, but he accidentally clipped him. If the referees could use their brain and say he was looking at the ball, so he could not see where he was running to, he did not intend to make a tackle on him. And that's why I think Brentford should not have been given, Newcastle should not have been given that penalty. But all in all, they were given the penalty. Bruno Guimares, their captain, stepped up, scored the goal 2-2. The crowd on top of the players again. Now they should be going forward to score the third goal. But in the counter attack, Dango Autara again gets himself into the box and just shoots it on target. And I think that was a really, really good strategy to go, because a lot of strikers likes to place it, likes to just kick it on target. You don't know what is going to happen. In this case, for Dango Atara, it went through the legs, and that 3-2 to Brentford. And happy days for Brentford, And Newcastle, now they have lost a lot of games. Thank you for that one subscriber who has subscribed. Thank you so much. Make sure you share the video, man. Share the video, share the live. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing so much. And yeah, that was it for Newcastle. They were beaten 3-2, and for them to have lost their last three matches now is Eddie Howe under pressure, because they really did not play well. You could have thought that they should be playing well at home with their fans. They should be playing really, really well, but they didn't. So in that case, Newcastle is Eddie Howe under pressure. I think he is. He should be under pressure because he lost 5-1 at aggregate against Manchester City. He lost 4-1 versus Liverpool last weekend. And yeah, I think this should be. He should go. He should be under pressure, and he should be producing what is it called, results. And yeah, guys, everyone is happy, man. Continue liking the video. And yeah, I've come at the end of the video. That was all for me from me. And thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking the video. And I'm going to be here every Saturday to do the roundup, and also tomorrow I'm going to be live as well, so make sure you join me tomorrow. And yeah, everything is going to be okay. And yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you, guys. Peace. Share the video. Who's this? I do not hear you. I do not hear you. What do you mean? It's like I don't hear. So is this Swahili? Thank you for everyone who has joined Shorts and Reels. Shout out to you. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. Subscribe and like, share. Thank you, guys. I've not done any of the video yet. I want to see how it ends.